The Throwdown set is back and has some major improvements from Series 2, and we also are going back to the traditional style pack drops. All of NBA Top Shot is hyped up after Roham's AMA this past weekend, and the market is trending up for the first time in a while. And in addition to that, there was a new leak for a different style of crafted challenge for Ja Morant's insane dunk over Jakob Poetl. In this video, we'll get to all of that, and then we'll do some speculating and price predictions on the Throwdown rare set for Series 3. Let's go. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Eric and my YouTube and collector name is NFTYsports. I'm fired up to bring you this video today. The whole point of my channel is to help you build the best possible sports NFT collection. We talk strategy and I keep you updated on all of the major sports NFTs here on this channel. We're going to zoom right in here and get straight to the point because we have a lot to talk about for Thursday's upcoming Throwdowns drop. I'll let you know which players are going to be in there, give you all the pack drop details, and then we'll speculate on the prices of the moments as well as this new crafted style challenge. But before we do that, drop a comment and let me know who you're hoping to pull in this upcoming drop. And if you get value out of this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. I'd really appreciate it. If you're into giveaways, I'm doing a huge one when we hit 3,000 subscribers on the channel. We are almost there. There's a link in the description of the video for you to enter. I'm going to be announcing the prizes to that very soon. All right, now let's go ahead and zoom in and get into Throwdowns Series 3. All right, what we're looking at here is the blog post that just dropped yesterday afternoon. One of the reasons why this is going to be so much better than Series 2 is because of the mint count. It's minted to 888 as opposed to 1,800 in Series 2. That will make them a lot more rare and keep the prices more stable. So who's going to be in the pack? We got LeBron James, DeMar DeRozan, Paul George, De'Aaron Fox, Derrick Jones Jr., Kelly Oubre Jr., Alex Caruso, Miles Turner, Naz Reid, Isaac Okoro, Russell Westbrook will be a challenge reward. Joel Embiid will be a challenge reward, and Ja Morant will be a new reward format. This is the third time that they've changed the wording on this right here, which leads us to speculate. New reward format. It started off with crafted reward, then it changed to challenge reward, and now they have changed it back to new reward format. So that's exciting. We are going to speculate on that later on in this video. The people I just named have already had a throwdown, whether it's in Series 1 or Series 2. LeBron did not have a Series 2, but he did have a Series 1. There are some new players making their debut to throwdowns. Jason Tatum, one of my favorites. We got Jaylen Brown, Luka Doncic, which will be insane. We got Wiggins, Gary Payton II, Juan Toscano Anderson, Malik Monk, Wendell Carter Jr., Doug McDermott, Jordan Clarkson, Daniel Gafford, and Jalen Suggs, the rookie, will be the challenge reward as well. So if you're keeping track, that is 25 new throwdown moments, 21 being released in packs, and 4 challenge rewards. All right, now let's talk about the details of this pack drop. It is back to the traditional format, so you're guaranteed to get a throwdown in this pack. The cost of the pack is $89. You get 1 rare and 4 common moments. So 1 throwdown minted to 888 and then 4 common Series 3 moments. We already talked about who's in it. Now let's talk about what time the drop is, the queues, and also how many will be for sale. So 17,000 total packs for sale. There will be 3 queues, a priority queue 1, a priority queue 2, and then a general queue. The priority queue 1 will go first. It's for collectors with a 20,000 collector score and above. Each of these queues, you're still only allowed to pick up 1 pack, which I like. So collector score gets you into a better queue with better odds, but it does not allow you to buy more packs. There will be 4,000 packs released in this first queue. That will be at 10 a.m. Pacific time this upcoming Thursday. Priority Q2 will be 2 hours later at 12 p.m. Pacific time. The drop score requirement is 2,000 collector score. There will be 10,000 packs. So most of the packs, majority of them, will be released in Priority Q2. And then 2 hours after that, the general queue will come open at 2 p.m. Pacific time. And there is no collector score requirement for that drop. There's going to be 3,000 packs available during that drop. One thing to keep in mind is that you are allowed to join multiple queues. So if you have a 20,000 collector score, you can jump in line for that Q1, then go into Q2, and then also go into Q3. It doesn't mean that you're going to hit on all of those, but your chances are obviously better with a higher collector score than others. All right, now those were the basics. If you're cutting out from here, thank you for watching and make sure to subscribe. Good luck on that pack drop and let me know in the comments section who you want to pull in this drop. The next part of this video, we're going to be doing a little bit of speculating. We're going to look into this new crafted or this new challenge reward style for the Ja Morant. We're also going to take a look at the marketplace and see what's happened to Series 2 throwdowns based on speculation for challenges in Series 3. And then lastly, we'll do some price predicting on Series 3 throwdowns, minted to 888 instead of 1800 this time around. Let's go ahead and zoom back in. All right, so this is important to know. As you can see, this chart looks amazing. If you are a Throwdown Series 2 set holder or hold any of the moments, all of them are up over the past 7 days. And a lot of it has to do with speculation for upcoming challenges. Some of that might just have to do with overall market sentiment as well. But a week ago, you could buy this whole set for 6,500 bucks, and now it costs you close to $9,000. So it's up pretty big. If you want to take a look at that, go ahead and go over to otmnft.com and you can search by sets. It'll show you each individual one and show you which one is up the biggest. If we're just looking at the 24-hour period, the bottleneck, the Diallo, is up 8.81% to 2285. And the Ja Morant, which is one of the most popular ones, which is a buy recommendation that I think I made down in the, $100 range last year, is up to $450 as a low ask. So I made that recommendation last summer when it was close to, I think, $100, and now it is up to $450. I have made money on just buying and selling this Ja Morant throwdown over the course of the past year. The only one that I currently hold in my collection is the Anthony Edwards, and I like that one because it is a rookie moment for Anthony Edwards, and it's a rookie rare. I love the rookie rares in my collection. Let's go ahead and take a look at Twitter. This was the initial announcement from NBA Top Shot where they had all the details on the Throwdowns drop. I put Ja Morant challenge reward with my favorite GIF of Ja Morant, point guard number 12. And somebody said, you notice it said craft reward. And I said, I did notice that shortly after I tweeted it. Very interesting. They changed the wording back to challenge, and now they changed it to new challenge style. I've been talking to some people about it and speculating about what this might mean. Somebody said right here that they have some ideas, but also the 9 Lives Lounge made a post about this one asking for speculation on it. So this is a great spot to come ahead and take a look at what some people are speculating on this thing. I really do think that it's going to have to do with burning certain moments, which means you turn them in forever and give up their rarity. Maybe even on Series 2 throwdowns. I think that is a good thing because a lot of those Series 2 throwdowns were minted to a very high number. So if you burn some of those moments and remove them permanently from supply, it can make that set a little bit more scarce, which I think was over minted in the first place to begin with. And a lot of people shared that same sentiment. So my guess is going to be there may be some burning of Series 2 throwdown moments that are minted out of 1800. There's also some other speculation here that people will need Ja Morant throwdowns, Memphis Grizzlies throwdowns, Series 2 throwdowns, Ja Morant moments. A couple of good things to keep in mind here, but I do think that this new crafted style reward might have something to do with removing rare moments from supply from that Series 2 throwdown set. Just some thoughts that I have. If you have specific thoughts on it, make sure to let me know in the comment section down below because I'm really curious as to what you all think on this new crafted style challenge. If you're on Twitter, it's a great place to get up-to-date news on Top Shot. So give me a follow. And also my other social medias are in there as well. I do short update videos on TikTok and Instagram. Just quick 30-second to 1-minute updates to remind you of pack drops and other stuff that's interesting as well. Now let's take a look at the Series 2 Throwdown set and start to predict some pricing. The bottleneck is by far the most expensive in this set. It is what you need in order to become a member of the Wolf Pack or the Throwdown set holders on Twitter. They are big time collectors and they really love this set. Diallo is only 284, so that is super rare. We'll have to wait and see which one of those 4 challenge rewards becomes the bottleneck. Will it be Ja? Will it be Westbrook? Will it be Suggs? Or maybe even Joel Embiid? It's either going to be the least popular of those players or the one that is hardest to achieve. That's what usually ends up being the bottleneck. The one that people don't want to go after and spend the money on, or the one that is the hardest to get. Now, there are a lot of moments in this set. There are 51, including challenge rewards. That's a huge set. And there's only going to be 25. So they cut it down by half. And they also reduced the mint count by about half. So going from 1,800 to 888, that should be way more healthy. I expect the floor on these to be much higher than $66. It is Series 3, but there are only 888. And there's also only 25 individual moments. We also have a good amount of momentum right now. So I would say maybe not double the floor here. Again, it's Series 3 as opposed to Series 2. So usually Series 2 has higher values. If you look at the All-Star set, Series 2 has higher values there. But again, this one's a little bit tougher to tell because of the different mint count. So I'm going to go ahead and take a guess that the floor is going to settle somewhere between the $100 and the $120 mark, which makes the pack value positive EV. There's going to be $89 pack. So if you get a $100 moment, and at least if you're going to sell it, make sure to sell it during a challenge or sell it in anticipation of that challenge. Make sure you're monitoring the marketplace closely so that you get the most bang for your buck, and that you can reinvest that money from the sale back into the market. If you're going to buy after the challenge. Make sure they always dip after that challenge. So when the challenge is done, that is the best time to buy it if you are going to be targeting a specific Throwdowns rare moment. One thing that I did want to predict is the LeBron James. That's obviously going to be one of the best Throwdowns to have. Anything LeBron is awesome. So we're looking at 2 different moments that I'm going to use as kind of like a baseline to find out what I think that LeBron's going to go for. We're looking at the Series 1 Throwdown, which is tough to compare because that one's going for $7,000. There's only 275 of those Throwdowns. So I'm going to go ahead and throw that one out the window. I think that it's going to be closer to the price of his MGLE Series 3 because it is a Series 3. He has quite a few rares already at this point. So yeah, at a $749, this one's going for $699. That's not a bad deal, actually. That's a cool moment. I think it's going to be right around that range, maybe a little bit cheaper. So I would say there's definitely going to be times where it is higher than that $699. I think it's going to be at a premium, obviously, during the challenges. So again, if you have that LeBron, you're going to have the opportunity to sell it during a challenge probably and get a high dollar amount. You can probably buy it back for much cheaper later on. I would highly consider doing that myself. But I'm not sure yet, depending on the serial number. If I am lucky enough to get that LeBron, I may just want to keep it in my collection and maybe go for the challenge or just see what everything comes out as. But when things all settle out, I would see that Throwdown LeBron being somewhere between, I would take a guess at anywhere from $500 to $800. You know, if you want to tighten the window a little bit more, maybe $550 to $750 on the high end. I think that is probably what it's going to be. But you never know. If the dunk is just absolutely crazy, then maybe the thing holds a little bit more. Let's take a look at one more comparison to see what we got. And it'll be the run it back from Series 2. So this one is at 1,100. It is a throwback. It's out of 990, which is also a similar mint count, but it is his only rare Cleveland Cavs moment. That one's going for 1,100. Yeah, I mean, so if it's a really cool moment, you never know. It could get north of that $750, $800 range, but we'll have to wait and see. I'm predicting anywhere from, $550 to $800 850 on that LeBron moment once things all settle out. All right, so we've predicted the floor of this Series 3 Throwdown set. We've also taken a look and done some predicting on the LeBron James, which is going to be the highest one aside from the challenge rewards. The challenge rewards, I'm not going to do any price predicting on those because you don't know what the mint count is going to be, and those prices are going to be highly dependent on what the mint count is, and who knows how they're going to create those challenges. I will keep you updated on the challenges for Throwdowns. That's going to be something super fun to follow, especially that Ja Morant new crafted style challenge. If you have any specific thoughts on this, I would love to hear them down in the comments section. Thank you so much for watching the video. Thank you for hitting that like button and subscribing to the channel. I will see you on the next one very soon. Good luck on the pack drop Thursday. Have a great day.